Hello people, it's your girl Hadi here today with another video, and today's video is, are average looking black women more picky than average white looking or average looking white women? So today's video I want to talk about our black average looking girls, because what I've noticed is this, that some of these average looking black girls, they feel entitled, and I don't know where that is really coming from, because I've seen some posts where women, or when someone talks about like marry somebody like an average looking man and start your family if you want to marry and stuff like that. And I've seen comments where people talk about like, I'm not going to settle. I'm just going to wait for my man. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the one. I'm not going to settle, because I don't know what this settling really is. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been trying to think about it. What do women, average looking women, mean about I'm not going to settle? And what I'm saying is that sometimes it's even these ugly looking girls. You understand what I'm saying? Where you can sit down, date somebody, have a family if you want that, have a man that will support you, love you, protect you, care for you, and you do your thing and your wonderful life with somebody who really cares about you. They won't do it. So, because the internet is buzzing around high value men, every woman wants a rich man now. Even those that don't look the part, like a rich man is, I know they're not going to ever want you. Because a man who has so much, trust me, they have so many choices, which and there's a competition out there. But the generation of average looking women now, they seem to put themselves above their grade. So they are walking around like, I don't want to settle. This is just ridiculous, because what I'm trying to say is this generation, we are going to have more single older lady than the previous generation. Because this is totally bullshit. Where you find out that at the end of the day, women are like 40, above 40, and they start blaming men. Seriously. I know I've made some video, and I've actually made a video where I talked about why black women are going to die single, because black men tend to date out. But at the same time, some of these average looking black women, they are just being ridiculous. They feel entitled. Some of them, because they are hustling, they are making some money. And because they are making money like an average man, or like some, maybe 6 figures, it depends on how much some of them are making. They feel like they are entitled, and I don't want to settle with anybody. I'm just going to wait. God. It pains me a lot, because some of these young women, they don't even know. Because women tend to think, especially young ladies, when they're in their 20s, they tend to think that there's something greener at the other side, which I'm going to tell you today that there is not. If you have a man who loves you, who cares about you, who chills with you, who protects you, who has a job, who has a business, why not settle with a man? What are you on about? I don't want to settle, because I want this average looking women to tell me what they mean about I don't want to settle. Because you have somebody who has a good job, who loves you. No, you want a CEO of a company who has 6 packs, who has private jets, and who will never ever look at you twice. So the question of his day is this: why are average looking women wasting their time? My goodness. Seriously, sis, nobody cares about your money. The only men that cares about your money is they are gold digging men, they are jobless men. Because if you want a real alpha man, a real man, seriously, they don't care about your money. Because at the end of the day, you become masculine with all your money. You have attitudes. Seriously. And most men don't want women who have attitudes. A man wants a woman who is submissive. Listen, you might not like this talk, but that is the truth. This talk of you won't allow a man to be a man, especially when you are an average looking woman. What else do you bring to the table? Or do you want, because women are not built to look after men. So even if you have your millions, you have whatever you have, and you marry a simp or just a jobless guy. After a while, you will get tired of it. Women always get tired of it. So if you want a real man, sis, seriously, settle down with somebody who loves you, who cares about you. Stop wasting your time. Your eggs are drying up. I bet that. Why some women they think that their money count is beyond me. You walk around like there's a chip on your shoulder and you look down on average looking men. And look at you, you are almost 40, you are 30. You are growing old every day. What are you on about? And there's a saying that the most beautiful ones are not yet born. Why not just chill with somebody, sis? Seriously, it's beyond me. I know you'll say to me, because Hadi, listen, I'm slim. No, it's not enough, girl. And you say that, girl, Hadi, I'm making 6-figure, I'm hardworking. Not enough. Because trust me, a real man, a real masculine, real man don't even want his woman to work every day. They want to provide. They want to be the one to provide for you. They don't want you grinding every day. Seriously, why would you want to grind every day? And like I said, pursuing the money and thinking that you are equal to a man. Because this generation, let me say this is, I know some people will not like this, but if women continue to think that they are equal to men, many women are really going to die single. They are going to be like old with nothing, with no children. And your tomorrow, they are your children. They are going to just sit there in a care home single or whatever. You are a man. Men and women can never be equal. God, life did not create it like that. For you to have a happy home, a woman is to submit to a man. And look at this average woman walking around like, because you are making money. So what if you are making money? Real men don't care about your money, girl. Submit to a man so you can have a family. Stop wasting your time. And you go around, you hear this talk of, oh, I don't need a man. So women would say, I make my own money. Bullshit with a capital letter B. If you're having sex with any man, or if you want to have sex with any man, girl, then you need a man. Stop bullshitting yourself that you don't need a man, because you are going to hit the wall at some point in your life. And stop all this bullshit talk of black don't crack. I tell you this, I promise you, you don't look how you used to look when you were in your early 20s. So wake up, girl, and stop being picky. Seriously. White women, they are not this picky. I'm not a fan of white women. But one thing I noticed about them, especially in the UK, is that average looking women, they're not picky. Seriously. I see them every day. They have their family. White people, I'm not saying that they are more family oriented. But the truth is this. They chill with their man. You see the guy working, he's a construction worker, he's an handyman, he has his business, he works in a I'm not saying every woman should marry this kind of man. But what I'm saying is this, stay in your level. Because you want a family at the end of the day. You want this life. Why are you waiting for something that might never happen for you? Why are you waiting for a man that drives private jet, the PDDs of the world, when the PDDs of the world might not even look at you, girl? There are certain kind of women they go for. Why not settle down? Nobody's stopping you from because at the end of the day, if God has blessed you as a woman with the mind to be an entrepreneur and you're making more money than your man, the only thing that will keep that relationship, if you are with a real masculine man, is for you first of all to be submissive to that man. A woman that is submissive to a man, you will never have problem with that man. And that is the truth. Because now you see this generation talking about, what do you mean be submissive? I don't have time to be cooking. Girl, you don't want to marry. Unless you guys can pay for a chef. And there's nothing wrong in paying for a chef. Seriously, if you guys have that, fine. But if you guys can't afford that, what you want trying to be what you are not? You can't cook for a man. You can't even take care of a man. All you want to do is nag. All you want to do is, all you want to talk about is, oh, white women are taking our man. Listen, like I said, I'm not a fan of white women, but most of the average looking women I see, they settle, they chill. Because first of all, now they have their family. There are so many, excuse me, there are so many white women, average looking white women in the UK. And some of them, I think they are really beautiful as well. They chill with black men. And black men chill with them. Why? And after a while, you see these white girls, yeah, they are so smart. When they meet this man, they're working. As soon as they start having babies, they don't work anymore. You see the man grinding and paying the bills and doing everything for the family. You understand? All she want to do is being feminine and sit at home and care for the children. You understand? I've spoken to to different white women. Oh, I don't work anymore. I'm just at home now taking care of the babies, looking after my family. I think that should be the mentality of every black woman if you want a family. Seriously speaking, look at Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, she's not a beautiful woman. She's just an average looking woman. But I promise you, she makes more money than a man. She's not married, but they've been together for years. And I promise you, she's not going around bossing the man around. She respects the man to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? If not, he would have left her for somebody younger. Men don't really care about your money the way you think they do. They don't. Because you see women, they think that if I start making 6-figure, I've got choices, I've got options. No, girl, you don't have options like men. A man needs to propose to you. You can't go around proposing to men. Seriously, a man that makes your kind of money, making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, they have choices to choose who they want. But you, as a black woman or as a woman, and you're making 4, 5, 6 figures, you have to wait for somebody to come and marry you. And if your attitude is wrong, and if you're walking around with this attitude of I don't need a man, I've got my own money, sis, you're going to die with your own money. Because at the end of the day, you are going to have different vibrators in your bedroom. And what kind of life is that? You can think that, oh, I'm cool when you're in your 20s. But because I'm a lady in my late 30s, I will tell you this. As you get older, you start yearning for the things that you think you didn't need when you were in your 20s. If you think I'm lying, ask other women. When you are in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, you understand, you start wanting family. And because you've messed it up now, you've got nothing. And I'm a nurse. I'm going to tell you a short story. I met this woman. I was doing community nursing. I went to her house, and I can't really say her name for privacy's sake. And she doesn't have any kids. Very beautiful older woman like this. And we got talking, And I'm like, why didn't you get married? Why didn't you have children? Because then our sister's daughter comes to see her, I think once in 2 weeks or once a month. So she was kind of complaining to me to say, she said she was supposed to come in. She didn't come in. So I was curious. I said, why didn't you give birth to children? Was it something about you not able to, or why? Is it a medical issue or something like that? She was like, no, I didn't want children. So I was like, okay. And I was like, why, in a respective way? And she was like, I wanted to travel the world. I didn't want the responsibility of having to look after children. So I didn't have any. And now she's older. She's regretting it. Her husband that they were traveling the world is dead. She's by herself. She's lonely. So the only people that comes to her house, because she has a living carer, so the people that come to her house now are carers. She doesn't have anyone except her sister's daughter who comes to see her maybe once a month with her husband. Because that girl, she's got her own mother. So why would you not want? Because these are the kind of women who talked about, oh, I don't need a man. I've got my own thing going on for me. I don't want to have children. Oh my God, why would you want to have children? And I've seen people who told me that would children cry too much? Why would you want to have children? And I asked them, why would you not want to have children? Because you won't always be this young. So I'm telling you, average looking black women. This is not, because some of my viewers, they are from America. This is not an American thing. This is also an African thing. With all black women, average looking black women, we have all these high expectations. Until these things are corrected, this generation, we're going to have more older black women single than men. Because of what? Bullshitting ourselves. White women, they are not like that. They see a man who has a job. They see a man who has something going on for them. That is why anyway, let me not get ahead of myself. And they chill with a man. Like I said, they are so smart. Black women think they are smart. They are not as smart as white women. White women, they don't chill with men who are in prison. Very few do that. As soon as you get yourself in jail, they are out of here. But you see a black woman, educated black woman, see dealing with a man that is in prison. Are you mad? Are you mad? Why not look for somebody else who is ready to be with you, to love you, to provide for you, to protect you, all because you don't want to submit? A guy that an average black woman would turn down every day. An average looking white woman would grab him and start a family with him. Now, let me tell you a short story before I end this video. I know of a girl, she's so average looking, like she's a black girl. So we're talking, I'm like, she was married to a white guy and they separated for whatever reasons. They couldn't have children together, so they separated. And now she's single. So I was like, I want to introduce you to somebody, so you can, because she was like, I need a man and I want somebody, because that is what all black women say they do, at least most of them, but they really don't. And that is the bullshit part that gets to me. So she was like, yeah, I need somebody. So I introduced that to somebody, a guy. And she was like, oh, I don't like him. He's too short. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? She said, yeah, I don't like short men. They don't turn me on. You need to see my face. I was like, really? First of all, you are short. Secondly, you are average looking. You're not beautiful, girl. Not by the long shot. You understand? This guy is hardworking. He's average in height. So you want a 6 feet man, 7 foot man, and you are not, or just, I don't get it. Because sometimes most of those men, they don't want you. So why would you want to be with people? Because if you can, you would have gotten somebody before now. Because this person I'm talking about, she's in her early 30s. And first of all, this particular person, she's not my friend, but I know her. She has a problem with her womb. That is, she can't give birth. So I'm saying like, if you're in a position where you need somebody to really love you, so you guys can really try for baby properly, to have children, somebody who can be patient with you, why not go for somebody who can really do that? Why are you putting your expectations high, so high? I need a man that makes certain amount of money. I need a man that is tall. I need a man that has his own car. And I looked at her and I said, girl, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like speak bad words or negative words into your life. But if you continue like this, you are going to stay single for a very, 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 very long time. Really? I said, you don't just judge a man based on things that can change. If a man is hardworking, that is good. He has a good job. He has his business. That is good. If a man dresses the way you don't like, that you can change. A job you can change. A business you can change. Seriously. If you are submissive to a man and you guys work together, you can change things together for the better. Imagine women in their 30s talking about a man is too short. Talking about he doesn't dress the way I like. Girl, you are going to die single. Seriously. What I'm saying to you is this. These are average looking black women trying to hit it so high where they will never reach. Wasting your time. White women are not that picky. They marry a man that can provide for them, and after they have their babies, girl, they chill. And they're like, I'm looking after my family. They are boiling their potatoes. They are doing their roast chicken at home. And the men are going to work. Seriously. So when are we going to change this narrative, black women? When are we going to change this narrative about average looking black women? Just settle down and chill. Because sometimes I've met really beautiful or certain black women, and like, or girl, and like, oh, we got talking and stuff, and they tell me that they're single. I'm like, okay, you're single, okay, why are you single? And you start hearing all kind of bullshit. Oh, there are no men around. Oh, no, there are. I promise you, there are men around. The problem with most girls or most ladies these days is this: they are very picky. They are so. They want Jay-Z. They want P. Diddy. They want Drake. Seriously? Wasting your time year in, year out, year in, year out. And your black brothers, they are getting married and having their children and having their family. White women, your competition, they are getting married, they are having their children. And you are here talking about, yeah, it's not my type. It's not my type. It's not my type. It's not my type. Anyway, ladies, I'm going to end this talk here, and I want you to write on the section. Tell me in the section below what I'm talking about. Are average-looking women bullshitting themselves? Am I right or am I wrong? Seriously, let's have a discussion. Let's have a conversation here. You understand? Because what is really going on with black women, like I said, it's not an American thing. It's a black woman thing all over. Now, I'm just going to leave this video here because I think I've talked so much, and you're going to see in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share this video. And I love you guys, and I'll see you. Bye.